so it was pre-recorded yesterday. I know that there was like some signs that said Saturday, XCOM panel, but that was recorded yesterday, so.
You do a nice job with that, by the way.
Oh, thanks. Thanks. I'm still planning on taking that XCOM carpet.
Yes.
I didn't say that.
It's live. You really
Live.
Anyway, what am I holding? I am holding the...
Maya's phase lockability. I'm just joking.
That is true. I did use it for that. The NBA 2K13 Dynasty Edition basketball. If you get the Dynasty Edition, this will be one of the many inserts that is in there, including the All-Star DLC, the controller skin, and the Skull Candy headphones, which is one of my favorites. A really cool package. You guys
of course it is.
I'm sure the guys on the stream are going to hook up that address in a second. Wanted to show that really quick, but really want to get into NBA 2K13 and signature skills. It's what you guys have been waiting for all weekend. We are going to release every signature skill that has not been announced yet, except two, which are exclusive to my player.
Okay.
I'm going to get to those later in the program. I think, when am I back on? I think like 1:30, 2 o'clock, something like that.
Somewhere around there,
I'll
yeah.
tweet about it. But let's go ahead and roll the NBA 2K13 signature skills video. It shows us Zach Timmerman talking about the very new feature.
Okay. Very good.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
At 2K Sports, we're always looking for ways to try to make our players more closely resemble their real-life counterparts. And one of the ways we did that this year was through gameplay, through a feature we're calling Signature Skills. We came up with a list of about 31 different skills that kind of spread across the board of basketball. We've got a posterizer, spot-up shooter, shot creator.
Pause it if you guys want to see some of this stuff.
Active hands guy. And they're just different ways to try to get players to play the way that they're supposed to in very situational moments. We really wanted to give the users a way to actually see these things happening in the game through some sort of interface. And so we created this signature skill HUD that you can bring up through the on-the-fly coaching menu. Players can have up to 5 signature skills. That doesn't mean that the best player on the team is going to have 5. The worst player on the team could actually have 5. There's a reason that a lot of players are in the league nowadays.
Must be a pretty good team.
On your team just because he's a really good scrapper, a guy that's going to chase after loose balls or rip rebounds out of other people's hands. You might have a guy on the team that's a good corner specialist. When you try to find somebody in the corner, he's the one that's going to hit the shot for you. So it's not something that we're trying to use to glorify the better players in the game. We're actually trying to find ways to make players at the end of your bench more valuable to use. And we feel like with this feature that we've created, we've now made almost every player on your team valuable.
One of the signature skills this year is a brick wall. A brick waller actually, when he sets a screen,
Hope I have one of these on my team.
I mean, when he sets that screen hard, and you're going to get animations that you wouldn't normally see on a regular player without that ability.
We really feel like the system we had last year with the regular attributes didn't give us enough of what we really wanted to do to get the
it was crappy.
What they're supposed to. So these skills, really help us, spread it across the floor and get it the right way this time.
I hope you guys love that footage. It was actually the first look that we've had of Anthony Davis, the number one draft pick in the NBA. And one of my favorite pieces of footage we've released so far were, I think it was Glenn Davis, throws a screen and the guy runs into him and falls down.
Oh, God.
That's one of the signature skills this year, brick wall.
Alright, y'all. Thanks to Jack the Yo-Yo. I'm out in the flash. Zoom!